I know yesterday I was looking out my window, the rain, the lightning, all the same things that we predicted, and we are expecting some more rain today, but nothing like all of that activity yesterday. Tomorrow, though, we are going to be experiencing a heat alert, and that is because it feels like temps reaching up to 100 degrees. You know what we're talking about when you walk out the door and you feel like your skin's immediately wet or damp almost? That's what you can be expecting tomorrow. But before we talk about the rest of your work week, let's prepare you for the rest of your weekend. Right now, temperatures slowly starting to climb all morning already. 80 degrees here in the district, and it looks like National Harbor not quite 80 just yet, but these temps will continue to climb. We're expecting mostly in the upper 80s and low 90s today. In fact, that's exactly what we are seeing right here. 90 degrees here in Frederick, 88 in Manassas, and if you plan on going to Nats Park for first pitch starting at 1:35, well, definitely make sure you bring your rain jacket. And that is because this is what we could be expecting in your hour-by-hour forecast. Look at this later on this afternoon. First pitch 1:35, and then those scattered showers, those stronger thunderstorms really start to roll on in. And so definitely maybe bring a little bit more than that baseball cap if you got plans to be outdoors today. Speaking of those showers, of course we're going to be tracking those for you. And so you can see some of those scattered showers that we were talking about later on this afternoon. It starts to really just move east, and then eventually by 6 o'clock, already gone. 8 o'clock, you're not even seeing it anywhere here in our viewing area. Meanwhile, looking at the rest of your work week, because even though the rain is gone, the heat well on back. We have got that heat alert tomorrow. You're seeing those higher temps, but it does start to drop. So you may wonder, why is it that the heat is dropping so quickly? That's because we have got a storm system moving our way. It has to do with what's happening in the southeast. So let's break all of that down for you when it comes to our next weather maker. It is going to be bringing rain and thunderstorms, and then later on in your work week, we're expecting that rain from Tropical Storm Debby. It's a tropical storm right now, but here is the problem. Because we're talking about near record-breaking warm waters along with a very slow-moving system, well, that means this could actually reach a Category 1 hurricane. And so in Georgia and Florida, a state of emergency already being declared ahead of landfall, which is expected tomorrow night. And you can see Monday overnight, 85 miles per hour winds, and that storm system continuing to move all the way up the coast, up the South Carolina coast, and then eventually impacting us when it comes to those rain chances and the potential for some of that wind as well. So when it comes to those local impacts, how does that impact me? Well, first, it's going to be that cold front that moves on in with those temperatures really starting to drop compared to what we're seeing tomorrow. And then later on during your work week, we're also expecting that rain and that wind. Just how much rain, though? Up to 4 inches in some areas, specifically higher impacts, though, at the shore. And so as we look at your 7-day forecast, remember, there's a lot going on because today we've got just some thunderstorms, some strong as well. But tomorrow, a huge different story. We're talking about a heat alert, some hazy skies, and then those temps start to drop with some more scattered thunderstorms expected throughout your work week until we get to Debby's impact, that rain, those thunderstorms. And that could be impacting, of course, too, the Montgomery County Fair as well. And so if you do plan on going to the fair on Friday, you're definitely going to want to bring a raincoat and umbrella because we are expecting a good amount of rain on Friday.